Hi, Nikki. How are you today?
I'm alright.
My name's Steven. I'm an occupational therapist. Do you know what an occupational therapist does?
No.
So, we try to find the things you like, the activities you like to do, and help you do those activities.
Okay.
Okay? So, do you know why you're here today?
Not really.
So, you were referred to me from your doctor
Okay.
to try to get you more engaged in school and with your social life and things like that. So I'm just going to have a conversation with you today, and we'll talk back and forth. And I just want to find out more about you to try to establish, and we'll try to establish where we go from there. Okay?
Okay.
So I have a few questions if you don't mind. Okay? What's your age?
14.
And your grade?
I'm in 8th grade.
Okay. So can you tell me about like a typical day you have in school day, like
Okay.
from getting up to going to school and going to sleep?
So I usually get up, I get dressed, I have breakfast, then I go to school. I have my classes throughout the day. I have lunch, and then afterwards, I'll hang out with friends, and then I'll go home, kind of just hang out.
And then, how's your sleep?
My sleep isn't that great.
Okay. What's wrong with your sleep?
I have difficulty falling asleep a lot.
Okay. And what do you do on the weekends? What's a typical weekend for you?
So I am actually addicted to opioids.
Okay.
So I'll use opioids with my friends. We'll just hang out and do drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any like family time with your family during the week or the weekends?
Because I'm hanging out with my friends and using, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, on a scale from like 0 to 10, 0 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, how much do you think you want to get off the opioids?
I'd say like a 2.
A 2?
Yeah.
So that's still better than 0. So.
I guess.
Okay. What activities do you like doing yourself?
I like hanging out with my friends. I used to, before I started like heavily using, I would hang out with my family. I like to do outdoorsy stuff, so I'd like do hiking, go for bike rides. Kind of it.
Okay. And is using preventing you, or have you lost interest in those things?
I guess, kind of. It's like, taking up my time too when I use.
Yeah.
So I can't really devote time to doing the other stuff.
Do you feel like doing the other stuff sometimes?
I usually just want to use instead.
So when you're at school, what kind of difficulties have you been having at school?
I've been having trouble paying attention in class, keeping my focus, and then also like the friends that I hang out with now, it's a different group of friends that I used to hang out with, and they're not in all of my classes, so I'm kind of just like hanging out by myself. I'm like, all right, what's going on now?
Okay. Are these the friends that you use with?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you like about school? Like you told me that what you don't like, that you're not with your friends, that you would like to be with them, but you're on a different schedule. But is there any parts of school that you actually like? Like, do you like your classroom?
It's okay.
Is there anything in the classroom that makes it easier for you to learn or harder for you to learn?
I always kind of sit in the back, so I feel like that like messes up my focus, so it makes it harder.
Okay. So you think maybe if you sat closer, it would improve your focus?
Maybe it might help.
Okay. So at home, how is your home life with your family?
Because I'm using, I really like, I kind of shelter myself away from them. I don't see them as much as I used to.
Okay. Would you like to see them more?
Yeah, I guess I go back to when I used to hang out with them more.
Okay.
We used to spend time together.
How do you like your room in your house?
It's okay. It's kind of like almost become my safe space right now, because I'll go there when I'm high. So I guess like if I do stop using, I would have to maybe change some things around a little bit so that I'm not reminded.
Of how it was when you were using?
Yeah.
Okay. So, other than using, what kind of things make you happy? They can be activities.
I would say being around my family. Being around the friends that I had before I started using, because I feel like we weren't so focused on doing drugs. Being outside, just enjoying nature.
Okay. How do you think you can change to make those things more important in your life? Like, let's talk about your family. Are there any things you can change? I mean, obviously you're going to therapy for your drug use, but maybe we can work on some things with your family to try to connect you again. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
And the same thing you said about your friends, that your current friends and then you have your old friends. Do you see your old friends at all?
Once in a while I'll see them in school. But like, I feel like we kind of like lost touch.
Do they know you use?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that's one of the aspects, one of the reasons why maybe?
Yeah. Why they don't want to talk to me.
Okay. So if you improve your use, like less use, maybe they would talk to you again?
Maybe.
Okay. So what we're going to try to do is just establish like maybe some goals that we can work on next time.
Okay.
So one of them would be to reconnect with your old friends.
Okay.
Socialize with maybe just one of them. If you can think during the break for next session, like which friend would be the best one to approach that might understand you a bit better. We're also going to work on getting better at school. So maybe you can talk, maybe I'll have a conversation with the teacher, but to have you sit a little bit closer, but maybe also making a schedule so things aren't all scattered for you. And with your family, like you said, hiking is very important for you and with your family. We can work on trying to get connected with your family again and having maybe a day out of hiking with them. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's it for today. For next time, we'll go over these goals again, and we'll make some decisions of how we're going to approach them together.
Okay.
Okay? It was nice meeting you.
You too.